Perched on the shores of Crescents Lake, this Disney resort transports you to a grand New England-style yacht club. Elegant without being stuffy and well-themed without being too over the top, you don't have to be a fan of the open seas to enjoy the beautiful decor and nautical touches of Disney's Yacht Club, although that does help. Being in the deluxe resorts category, a stay here does come with an eye-watering price tag, so you will no doubt be wondering whether this resort would be worth it for you. In this video, we will take you on a tour of the resort amenities, as well as showing you a recently refurbished pool view room, which we somehow managed to get an upgrade to from a cheaper garden view room. So we didn't pay for a pool view room, but we seem to have got one. I will also highlight the pros and cons of this resort to help you decide whether or not this could be the perfect base for your Walt Disney World trip. First up is a tour of one of over 600 rooms in Disney's Yacht Club. Before we take you around the resort, I'm going to give you a room tour. First, I just want to say we have loved this room so far. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's one of the best places we've ever stayed. We have been here a week so far, so I apologise the place does look a little bit lived in. I'll start off over by the door. And to the left of the door is this really nice coffee making area. So you get various hot drinks, so you get got like green tea, English breakfast tea. You get both decaf and regular Joffrey's coffee. I know a lot of people love Joffrey's coffee. We've certainly been drinking a lot of it ourselves this trip. You get sugar substitute and normal sugar. And then here is the coffee maker, very easy to use. Just pop your coffee in there, close it, pour the water in the top, and away you go. You get an ice bucket because there is an ice machine down the corridor. And you get some mugs and glasses. Just below the coffee maker here is a mini fridge. There's also a drawer above it as well, which we haven't actually been using, to be honest, but perhaps you'll have a use for it. Then if we come a bit further into the room, here we have a wardrobe on the right. So first I'll just show you inside so you can see how much storage space there is. It does come with some hangers. And these also light up when both doors are open, which is quite nice. And you get a full-length mirror. Hello! Next to it you get some more shelves because seriously there is so much storage space in this room. And here, oh, can I get it? There is an ironing board, and a safe, and more shelves. Here we've got two double beds. I think there is the option to request a king size bed, just one king size bed if you want to, but to be honest, these beds we found are fairly big and they're very high up as well, so you can store your suitcases really easily underneath them. There's even more storage space over here, so quite a few drawers, and there's some extra pillows and blankets if you need them. We found we haven't needed the extra pillows at all, but perhaps you will. There's a really nice large TV on the wall here. And then over here is a sofa bed, which we haven't really had much use for, to be honest, but it's comfy to sit on. There's another bonus chair in the corner. Over here we've got a phone and yet more drawers. Very nice, this. Really like the style. There's plenty of lighting around the room, and these are pretty cool. So these little reading lamps just come on automatically, so if you don't want to wake the person up next to you while you read at night, that's quite handy. And here of course is the aircon, which you can control. And there are a lot of different charging points around the room, and they do have USB chargers as well, which has been really handy. Next I'll show you the bathroom. We've got two sinks, plenty of towels of different sizes, and you get this vanity mirror which pulls out of the wall. There's also a hairdryer and yet more storage. I'm given a body wash, a hair conditioner, shampoo, body lotion, shower caps, mouthwash, soap, and a vanity kit. Really like this shower. There's a nice little shelf here as well for all your H2O toiletries. Now I'm going to take you to our favourite bit of the room. And here there's a lovely big balcony, hairy man not included. You get two chairs and a table, and then the absolute best bit of this room, look at this view over Stormalong Bay. Next, we'll take you on a tour of the amenities. The lobby's big and airy, and like the rest of the hotel, it's got this beautiful nautical theme. On one side of the doors is the check-in desk. On the other side of the door is bell services, if you want any help with your luggage. There's plenty of seating areas around the lobby, and there's a couple of these huge ships. There's a little waiting area for the kiddos that's got cartoons on a loop, and teeny kid-sized chairs. Here's the Marketer Ale and Compass. It's a combined shop and quick service food location. It also has one of the refillable mug stations, so we've been here quite a lot. They sell the Disney H2O toiletries here, which you get free in your room. There's also sunglasses. They sell sun cream, that's good because we've run out.
I'm guessing they're going to be expensive.
And they've got a section of specifically Yacht Club themed merchandise. So there's mugs, and there's these little anchor bottle openers, and keychains, prints, and a hat and a pen. Ale and Compass shot glasses, and more keychains. Because we're here in October, there's a little Halloween section. And then right through here is the food. We've got the hot food here. I've been particularly enjoying these. Spinach and feta pastries. You've got your refrigerated food, so it's like sandwiches and salads, cupcakes and fruit. Oh, that tuna salad looks nice, Papacia tuna. Cold drinks in the fridge, selection of wines, a whole freezer of ice cream, refillable drink station. And you've got your mug wash here, you've got your tea and lemon slices, coffee, more teas. Ooh, it's quite a good selection. Got microwave and various condiments.
They look healthy.
I had one of those turtle brownies and they're really good.
For breakfast.
There's cereal if you fancy something a little bit healthier maybe than one of those pastries. And over to the left of the food section, there's the tills, and then just in the back is a seating area. This is also where you can pick up your refillable mugs to use at the refillable mug station. By the door there's a pin trading board. Some days it's been a poll, which has been quite fun, but today it's pin trading, 2 pins per guest per day. The other quick service option at Disney's Yacht Club is Hurricane Hanna's Waterside Bar and Grill, which is located by the main pool. They sell a selection of burgers, sandwiches, wraps and salads, which are available to order until 8 p.m. They also serve specialty cocktails, frozen drinks, beers, sangria and soft drinks. There's also a refillable drink station located here. There's a one-table service credit restaurant called Ale and Compass, which we'll actually be going to for lunch, so I'll drop that in here. We've both got the same thing. We've got blackened mahi fish tacos, which are on top of like a cucumber slaw and avocado, with chipotle sauce, lime and salsa. 12 layers of chocolatey awesomeness. Next to the restaurant is Ale and Compass Lounge. There's big comfy chairs and it's very cosy. Down this corridor here you've got Cruise Cup Lounge. It's open 4:30 to 11:30 and you don't need reservations here if you want a bite to eat. It's not open yet, but there's also the Yachtsman Steakhouse, which is a fine dining restaurant, so if you're on the dining plan it's 2 table service credits. The main pool, Stormalong Bay, is a highlight of this resort and can only be used by guests of either Disney's Yacht Club or Disney's Beach Club. This pool consists of a huge shallow sand area, perfect for those of you visiting with younger children. For older guests there's a large open swim area with waterfalls and hot tubs. Next to this area is a lazy river where you can grab a ring and slowly float along. Now, see this large shipwreck? This is where you'll find 2 slides. A junior slide for the kids, and then a much longer slide that takes you above the walkway and lands you back into the main pool. This is one of the quiet pools. You don't need to bring your towel from your room if you don't want to, because they do have towels by the pools. Same goes for Stormalong Bay. There are tennis courts available on property. Ordinarily there is an arcade here as well, Lofty Place Arcade. It is closed this week, so we can't actually show you it, but it's here, we promise. Here near the pool is the campfire area, which has got lovely views over the boardwalk. And then just behind it here, you can see is where they watch movies at night. I believe they set up a big projector around here. Here's a board with the resort activities, so you can see Movie Under the Stars. They tell you what film is playing on what day, which is pretty handy. And then there's other activities such as sunrise yoga and a treasure cruise. Here you've got Ship Shape, Massage, Salon and Fitness Centre. And the fitness centre has 24-hour access, although we have accessed it for 0 hours, I will admit. There's a vending and laundry room. How much was it for the detergent?
$1.
$1. Then it looks like to use the machine it's $3 a load. Now let's talk transport. As with all Disney resorts, you benefit from the Magical Express, which is complimentary transport to and from Orlando International Airport. Epcot can be reached via an easy 10-minute walk to Epcot's International Gateway, which leads you to the World Showcase. Hollywood Studios is around a 15 to 20-minute walk away and can be accessed by a 1-mile walkway along the riverfront. If you don't want to walk, you can also take the Friendship boat from the boat's dock. This probably won't save you much time over walking, but at least you can sit and cool down on the scenic journey. For the other parks, catching a bus is usually the quickest of the free transport options available to you. You can take a bus from the front of the hotel. The journey to Magic Kingdom is around a 20-minute bus ride. Animal Kingdom, Typhoon Lagoon and Disney Springs are all around a 15-minute bus ride, and Blizzard Beach is around a 10-minute bus ride. And now it's time to weigh up the pros and cons of a stay at Disney's Yacht Club to help you decide whether or not it's really worth paying a premium for. As we did love our time at Disney's Yacht Club, we will start with the cons to get the negatives out of the way. The first one you all knew was coming, and that is the cost. With prices starting at over $487 per night, it is pricier than some other resorts in the deluxe category, such as Wilderness Lodge and Animal Kingdom Lodge. But it costs less than splurging out on one of the monorail resorts. When looking at online reviews, complaints around value for money is something that crops up again and again, and it is one that we don't think is unfounded. However, when looking at reviews on TripAdvisor of other Disney resorts at a similar price point or higher, they do all seem to score similarly in the value category. One of the main cons of this resort for us, along with the price, was the limited quick service options available. Yes, there is a grab and go at the Marketer Tail and Compass, and we did rate Hurricane Hanna's pretty highly for a poolside bar, but overall, considering that this is a deluxe resort, we felt that the quick service options were lacking, especially if you want food later on at night after Hurricane Hanna's has closed. When scouring the online reviews, I noted that many people complained about housekeeping. From our experience of housekeeping at Disney's Yacht Club, we would say it was a little inconsistent. Some days the room would be completely tidy, all empty shampoos and shower gels replaced, and we would even have a towel animal and a lovely note. It was absolutely fantastic. And other days, well, you couldn't really tell someone had been in there. For us though, this wasn't an issue, as the good far outweighed the not so good, but it does mean that I can see why there were some reviewers who were less than happy with the standard of housekeeping. Another complaint that frequently cropped up was that the walls were thin. We personally had no issues with noise levels, it was fine, but given the number of people who mention this, I don't really think it can be ignored. Right, so now that we've got the cons out of the way, let's discuss the pros, of which we felt Disney's Yacht Club had many. The first positive I want to highlight is the level of customer service we experienced at Disney's Yacht Club, which was always of the highest calibre. From the friendly cleaners who would say hello in the corridor, to the jolly gardener who helped us with directions at the crack of dawn on our first morning, to our server in Ale and Compass who gave us some great recommendations for our food, and, above all, to the cast member at the front desk who went out of her way to resolve an issue we had on checkout that stopped our otherwise wonderful trip from ending on a sour note. The best customer service we have ever experienced is from cast members at Disney World, and those working in Disney's Yacht Club absolutely lived up to that. Next, the location of Disney's Yacht Club is absolutely fantastic. Being able to walk to not one but two of the Disney parks is a convenient time saver, both in the morning and at the end of a busy day at Epcot or Hollywood Studios. Believe me, you will really appreciate that extra hour you gain in bed before dragging yourself bleary-eyed to extra magic hours at a time that should only be seen by bats and owls. And at the end of a long day, when your feet are aching and your exhausted brain has mentally already clambered back under the covers, there is nothing like being able to skip the long bus queue and walk back to your resort. In addition to the proximity to Epcot and Hollywood Studios, we also loved being set around the charming Boardwalk area. It may only be a small patch on Disney Springs, but it's a beautiful area to take a walk around, as well as offering a few relaxing bars and restaurants. Another big pro for us was the balcony. Being from the UK, we like to spend any moments that there is even a rumour of sunshine outside, so a balcony is a huge plus for Disney's Yacht Club. It was a lovely spot to wake ourselves up with a coffee, to pop back to for a recharge between activities, or as a place to relax at the end of a long day hitting the parks. To have a room on Disney property with a balcony, you do need to stay in a deluxe level resort or villa, and not all deluxe resorts guarantee a balcony. Over at Disney's Beach Club Resort, you could get a full balcony, or you could be allocated a room with a small walkout Juliet-style balcony. Every room at Disney's Yacht Club comes with a full-size balcony, which for us was a huge plus. As we showed you in the tour, the rooms at Disney's Yacht Club were recently refurbished in 2017, and we thought they looked fantastic. As it was our first time at Disney's Yacht Club, we have never stayed in their rooms pre-refurb, but from the photos of these rooms, I don't think we would have been too keen. Whereas we love the sleek, modern look of the new updated decor. The next pro is a major one, and that is Stormalong Bay, which is often cited as being the best resort pool on Disney property. With its 2 water slides, pirate ship, lazy river, sandy bottom and whimsical decor, this huge heated pool is unmissable if you stay here, so make sure you factor in at least some pool time during your stay. I would also add that we never struggled to find somewhere to sit, so never had to worry about getting there too late to grab one of those incredibly comfy sun lounges. Finally, while the quick service offerings were a con for us, we did enjoy our meal at Ale and Compass. We do show you our meal there in full detail in our video from a day around the Boardwalk area, which I will link in the description below. To conclude, we would say we absolutely love this resort and do think it's an excellent base for a Disney World trip. However, at that price, I would heavily factor whether you're weighting your trip towards Epcot and Hollywood Studios into your decision. You should also think about how much time you are actually planning on spending at the resort. If you're planning a more relaxed pace of trip, where you make the most of Stormalong Bay, then this could be a great choice of resort. However, if it's just going to be a place to crash, then you might find one of the other Disney resorts better suited to you. Finally, if you're happy with the price and amenities offered but are not so keen on the theme, then I would encourage you to take a look at Disney's Beach Club. If you enjoyed this video, then I'll link our Florida playlist right here so you can check out our other videos from Disney World. If you're interested in seeing more of our travel planning videos from both Florida and other destinations around the world, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can check out our other videos later. Thanks for watching.